Hey everybody, I just topped the OTS, got first place. Here's the medal, let's go.
Nice.
Got Yubel. It was pretty sick. Got this silhouette QCR rabbit too, which was pretty sick. It was a good winning.
OTS packs. Go.
Yeah, I got some OTS packs. You can open them.
All right.
We got a quick deck profile, but I went 6-0-1 today. Tied in the last round, and then sorry, it was 5 rounds of Swiss and then top 4. So went really well today. The game I tied probably was gonna lose, but time happens. So
Yeah, understandable, man.
and I still would have been in top 4, but yeah, it went really well. So I'll just show off the deck quick.
Sounds good.
Here we go. So obviously 3 Samsara.
Reloaded.
Deck list is 44. So because it's 44, you basically just want to play 3. If you're cutting it to 40, you can maybe cut this to 2, but definitely I think 3 is the right move. 3 of the best card in the deck. However, I don't play Terror Incarnate, and so because of that, this card kind of just becomes like a little bit of like an extra starter. But yeah, I mean, it's great. You want to have as many starters as possible, so it's very nice. But then also this card can add Dark Beckoning Beast, so that actually helps as well. And a lot of the time, honestly, I was just like activating this, and you would just immediately go into Phantom, and then that plays around Droll, which is really nice. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I thought you do that, actually.
Yeah, for sure. 2 Gruesome. I think 2 is pretty much mandatory. First of all, you side it out if you're going second.
You side out both?
Yeah, side 1. No.
Okay, side out 1. Okay.
But like definitely to play some like other going second cards, it's like a super easy side out. But yeah, you want to play 2 just because like opening it's not like bad anyways, and like sometimes you can like tag it out with a Yubel monster and it.
And you control any fiend, so it works with your Fiend-Smith as well.
Yeah, exactly. Fiend-Smith, it works with like the Dark Beckoning Beast. Is really nice. 2 Spirit, obviously, and the 1 OG.
Yeah.
I decided not to play Terror Incarnate just because like I did not want to play like as many bricks as possible. And so like if I can avoid playing the Terror Incarnate, then I'm happy with it. And my end board was still Desiree, Trap, Apo for 2 and Phantom, and then also if I open like the nuts, then you also add Varudris on there as well, which is really nice. I mean the end board, like if you went full combo, you like won, right? The 1 Nightmare Pain, this card's broken. This actually won me a game in the final round.
Yeah.
The guy tried to attack over his relinquished Animus, then he could evenly match me, and Nightmare Pain forced him to attack Phantom, and I was like, sorry bro, they do nothing, and then I won. Then 3 opening of the gates. Obviously, this card's awesome. It's like originally I was playing 2 gates and 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts, because if you normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, then it's full combo. But I was thinking, you know what? Like opening is such a good card, and like Droll is around, so like really what you want to do is play this card first, get this, and then like if they Droll you, at least you have this on board, and then this plus like any other piece of interaction is full combo.
Why does having this on board, like, why is that important? Like,
Which one?
The
opening?
Yeah,
because you can actually activate this card if you're not under Droll. So if you you normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast and then add this card to hand, this card is a mandatory add. So if they activate Droll, then you can actually activate the opening of the spirits. But if this is already on board, then you can use the opening of the spirits for extension. And then obviously you're playing Chaos Summoning Beast. So like if I'm gonna play Terror Incarnate and Chaos Summoning Beast, like that's just too many bricks I found. So I was like, I gotta cut one of them. So I decided to cut the Terror Incarnate to keep the Chaos Summoning Beast. So that's like the kind of Yubel package. Then obviously the most broken cards ever. Fiend-Smith, this card's busted. Now I was playing 2-track just because like you can almost, I think it's like basically full combo with tracks, and also like opening track's not bad because it actually plays around Droll. Like if you engraver and they Droll you, then like you're kind of in a standstill. But if you open tracked, you can tracked, add pitch Lurie special summon itself, and then you can full combo, which is really nice.
So that's why you play 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, I mean like 2 is also like you can follow up on like turn, because you always put Lurie back for Desiree. Like I had Desiree on like every end board, so you can always put it back, so then you can add engraver, figure a way out to get engraver back to hand, so then you can pitch it for the track follow up, and then this can synchro or link up, which is really nice. So love that. And then obviously like these cards were
mandatory.
Yeah, these cards were crazy, yo. I for a little bit I like cut this card, and like No, like you can't.
You
Like this
you,
card.
you find yourself siding it out, but it's like kind of weird when you side it out.
Yeah, you side it out if you're going second, you always side this out. But you basically always want to play it like it tends to want to come out.
Have you run into situations where siding the trap out actually kind of backfired on you, or?
No, not really. Because honestly,
so
like
you'd always side it out.
yeah, like if you're going second, like you're either winning or like you're breaking their board and then setting up such like an indestructible board that like you'd rather just like not draw the trap ever if you can help it.
True.
So that's like all the monster lineup. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's a 44 card deck, so this is 28 cards. I think. Yeah. No. 26 cards here, and then I play 18 hand traps.
18 non-engine.
18
Wow.
non-engine. So I'm playing 3 Ash.
Yeah.
This card's so good against like you have to play it now because of Mulch Army.
Mulch Army.
Yeah.
Change it to Mulch Army.
3
No
Imperm,
dodge.
obviously like so broken, and then I'm playing
Yeah,
2 Veiler, 2 Ghost Mourner.
The extra copies of.
Yeah, like you want to play like this is 7 copies of Imperm or like 7 cards, and then the reason I like these is because you play 3 Nib. And I think Nib is really good this format, and like all of these play around the Appaloosa.
Yeah, because they just go Nib.
Yeah,
chain link
or
to Apple, then
or
chain link to-
DDD. What's his name? The DDD guy. And like this card's
Right.
really impactful, especially if playing like Snake Eye. Like I played Snake Eye in second in like top 4, and this card like won me a game, which was really really nice.
So if you draw into Nibiru and Mourner, you on summon of Apple, you would.
Appo, you go this, and
Yeah.
then they would go Appo, and then you can like tribute it for Nibiru. Obviously, it's the
Okay.
weakest one. You'd rather open Veiler, and like maybe you could play around with these for sure. But then I also played 2 Ghost Ogre because this also plays around Appo because they go Appo and you chain this and it
Yeah.
pops it, which is really really good.
Because
So
then if you do, they have to lose it.
yeah, exactly. So
Sounds
like,
good.
and I like a 2 of lineup, so that wasn't always like having a bunch of stuff. And then I was playing 3 Bestials, so I played the Magnemite, the Druisworm, and the Baldrake.
Ooh,
And then depending on if I was going like first or second, like obviously I would side this out if it like didn't matter, right? Like if I was like I would side these out.
Originally
But
the Funko or
if I was going first, you keep this one and this one in. If I'm going second, you keep this one and this one in, right? And then like this is like you have all 3 because you don't know if you need all 3, right? So those are the hand trap
That
lineup.
kind of helps you.
Now we're on the side or extra deck. Sorry, cut a little bit, but that's okay.
That's fine.
You got your Nib token. I guess 2 Nib tokens, but 2 Phantom. Phantom's crazy. I love this card. I would go into it a lot off like Nightmare Throne before I even did anything to play like around Droll, play around like Veilers, play around like a lot of different stuff. This card Ashes. Like this card's crazy.
It's like an in extra deck anti-troll card.
Super broken. This card's amazing.
Awesome.
Princess, Aerial Eater. This guy's definitely necessary for playing around Droll, and then also it lets you plays around Droll, lets you go into DD King, Wave Caesar if you need to, and then also lets you go for game, which is really good in like turn 3 or 4, which is really really nice. And then you're playing Lacrima. This card's the most cuttable. You need it though for time, but definitely the most cuttable card. I barely went into it, but you do need to kill sometimes, and so this guy helps you kill for sure. And then Disarray, this guy was on my M board every single time. This card was broken. This card is insane. One of the best cards I've ever seen.
How many
I love
people
it.
have you caught with the second effect?
With the second effect? Actually,
A lot
not
of-
much today
Oh,
because
wow.
when you went through your whole end board, you basically like won the game. Like
Oh, okay.
honestly,
So it never got
yeah,
sent to
it
grave,
never
right?
really got sent to grave.
Okay.
But like if it did, like that's why it's so good because it's like both like a turn 1, like you play this, and then also like turn 2, 3, like it's not that bad. Like you can like summon it, get a few negates, and if it gets run over, you
Yeah,
send a card. It's really really good.
Summon it with Lacrima.
Yeah.
Right? Well,
This card's great. Requiem, Sequence, Close Heaven, obvious.
Yeah, mandatory.
Yama, Rage. Honestly, Yama is so broken. This card is absolutely insane.
Me too, Fiend.
Dude, I could definitely see his card maybe getting banned. Honestly,
Yama
this
getting
card,
banned?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yama's like so good. Like it lets you do so many things. It's really crazy. And then Rage is obviously really broken with the SP Little Knight because you can just link into this card. Appo also I could see getting banned in the future. This card is so insane and like just going into it super easy. It's super generic, so it's just really really nice. And then I play DD King, Wave Caesar, and Varudris on your end board. If you have like the absolute nuts, you can end on Varudris. With your end board of Appo with 2 negates, Disarray, and Phantom, and then you also end on this, and you're like there's like no way you can crack that. This card actually didn't come up nearly as much. The reason it's really good is because like you can play with it droll. I played against I got droll twice and this came up both times. And then also like you can go to for game with it just because it's like a pretty big beater. And like it's good on like turn 3. Like if they like crack your board but they don't kill you, and then you're able to go into this guy, you're sitting pretty because it's 2 interruptions. So this card's really, really great. Definitely wouldn't cut any of those. If I was cut anything, it would probably be Lacrima or the Caesar, but like both of them are really good and do come up 100%. And then side deck, Nib Token,
For sure.
Droll, Mulch, Perilia were like a maybe. I might play Perilia over this, but I don't own it, so I'm pretty happy with just playing Droll. Plus, I'll play this a lot going first. I'll actually keep this in because your whole end board backed up by a Droll usually is just like the nail in the coffin. So this card's really crazy. This card, so busted. Like you summon this guy. I played this today. I only used it like once today, I think. Yeah, I think once, but I literally summoned it, killed an Apollosa with like 1600, and then popped an Imperm with this. So it was like just disgusting. Like this card's so good, and it's just like so beefy on its own, and the fact that it just like summons out and it's just an inherent special summon is just so crazy. 3 Cosmic. This card didn't play it at all today, but it's really good against like Flu, really good against Runic. So like it's definitely necessary to have. It goes 1-for-1 with Tisseré if you really want some more going second cards, and it's just like a pretty generically like good card. Definitely like decent. You can also play it like Labyrinth. I played a Labyrinth today. This came in. I didn't use it, but it did come in. Actually, I did use it against the Field Spell, but yeah, this. But overall, just like pretty decent overall card. And then I played 6 going first cards. So that's 8, 6 going first cards. So I played 1 Call by the Grave as like kind of my, I guess it was my 15th card. But I guess it's, 15th card. This card was really good because you go with first, but then also you can put it in going second if you really want to. I mean, it gets like rid of Promethean Princess, which is nice and definitely helps out. But yeah, this card was really, really awesome. I don't think I'd main deck it though. I think I would just like keep it in the side. Just because like a 1-of in the main deck is like not really like super necessary. I'd rather just play like extra hand traps. Then I played Triple Judgment. These could be like D Prison, they could be DDG, but honestly, like if you back up your whole board and they can't like use like Dark Ruler No More or something like that, like if they have 2 Dark Ruler No Mores and you play this, like you just like win. Like your end board is just so crazy that like I'd rather just like a card that stops droplets or Dark Ruler No More, like rather than like I don't know, Different Dimension Ground or D Barrier, but like you could put those in. And then Anti-Spell Fragrance never came up once today, but like this card's so insane. Like I lost a regionals from getting this happened to me game 3 twice, and like this card's just like so broken. And then 1 Rivalry because you basically only play Fiends.
Right.
So this card like basically is like free for you, but like for the opponent, like this destroys like Snake Eye because they can only play either one or the other. They can't play both of their sections. And then like so many other decks just like only have one type. So, and it just does nothing for you. So this card's definitely like super good. And then the 15th card was a Chaos Angel. This came in every time I was going second. Yeah, this card is really, really good. Honestly, this was almost main deck worthy, especially because you can overlay it for Varudris, but like this card was nuts. It came up multiple times summoning this because you can use Disarray with a level 1, you can use Phantom with a level 1, and you can use this with I used it, I lost the game, but you technically can go Phantom with your Fabled Lurie into this, and it's got both effects. So it's got the unaffected by monster effects, and it can't be destroyed with battle, so then it becomes like just a house. So that is the deck. Pretty simple, but like super fun. I love this deck. This deck's super fun. It really reminds me of like Fiend-Link, because I guess Fiend-Link, but yeah, I really liked it. Got a prize. Really excited about my prize. Really proud. But yeah, that's the deck. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you for that.